So hello and welcome back, YouTubers. I'm Protomario. I've talked about this credit card in the past, but I wanted to go into full detail a bit more since it's been quite some time since this credit card has come out. This is the Gamestop Power Up credit card with rewards. You will receive great benefits, okay? So first I wanted to discuss this card and I want to talk about why this is so bad. Now, credit isn't bad, and you guys need to listen up, especially the younger individuals that are about to be 18 or are 18, 19 to 20, and they don't have a lot of experience with credit. I don't care what you say. I don't care if you say, oh, I know credit's bad, Proto. My mom and my dad told me never to get a credit card, and I'm never going to get credit. Look, ladies and gentlemen, you're probably never going to have 100 grand just to smack down on a home. You're probably not going to have 25 grand to smack down on a new car. And you're probably not going to have 5 to 10 grand for whatever, like a vacation, a business trip, stuff like that. So what you're going to have to do eventually is get credit. You're going to have to. I don't care if you save and you work your ass off, man. It might take you 20 to 30 years before you can buy your home outright by doing that. And in that process, you're going to be paying someone else to live where you live. So yeah, it defeats the purpose, man. Point is, eventually you're going to need credit for something. So you're going to have to build up your credit. But how you do it is how it's going to determine if you're going to be getting ripped off or if you're going to be getting an actual deal. So this is the GameStop Power Up Rewards credit card. If you're a Power Up Rewards member, you get pre-approved for this stuff, and they send you and spam you with these things because they want you to get this credit card because you're giving them free money by taking credit out. So basically, these benefits are absolute trash. Look, watch this. Look, the only benefit that you actually get from this card is that you get 15,000 bonus points, and that's it. That's literally it. Look, you can use your card to shop in store or online. That's not a benefit. It's a card. Online stores take cards. Stores take cards. That's not a benefit. Choose to pay in full or make monthly payments over time. Again, not a benefit. Most credit card companies want you to pay off your balance rather than being on the hook to them. They do want you on the hook, but it's better if they get their money, you have an empty card, so you spend it up again and get back on the hook. Exclusive cardholder offers. Yes, you do get quote-unquote exclusive cardholder offers, but I mean, you know, if the Power Up Rewards cardholder offers weren't that compelling, this probably won't be. And the no annual fee, these are stars because that means something else. The stars mean that the minimum monthly payments are required, and at no time will the minimum payment be due be less than $25. So you have to keep a minimum balance of $25 or more to not have an annual fee on this. See, this is where they get you real bad. So at all times you have to have $25 on this, but the standard variable APR for this is 26.99%. That's roughly 27%. So for every dollar you spend, you're going to be owing them 27 cents. So you spend $1 on something, you owe them $1.27. So that doesn't seem like a lot, but think about this. So if you spend $25, you need to add 1/4 of that in roughly on top of that. So you got about $33 or $34 on the $25 that you're going to have to keep on it at all times. If instead they had an annual yearly fee of $25, that would be way better in the long run, because if you only had to pay $50 a year to keep it, you would save that $7 to $8 every single month, and you would end up paying about $80 to $90 for no annual fee versus a $25 to $50 annual fee. So you see how they play with numbers here. You're going to always owe them something even if you're not using your credit card. So you're either going to have to pay that annual fee or you're going to have to keep a balance on it, and you're just going to owe them continuously every single month. Now, you might say, holy shit, man, 27%, that's a lot. And yeah, you're right, but there is higher out there. This is the highest interest rate I Googled, 79.9%. And this is 100% legal as long as they disclose everything. It disclosed terms, and it's required by the Federal Truth in Lending Act. So yeah, GameStop's not the worst credit card, but looking up introductory APR of 0% for 15 months, okay? That's a lot of cards do that. They give you an introductory window, and that's for over a year and 3 months. You don't have any APR on your credit. You just pay back what you borrowed. And then the standard APR for most cards is 10 to 18%, 18 being on the real high end. You talk to any banker, man, and they say, oh, 18% interest rate? No, hell no. If your local bank was holding a savings bond, some type of checking account, savings, something that gave them 18% interest, there would be a fucking line a mile out of that bank because everyone and their fucking mom would be putting money in that. So that isn't even a good interest rate. 10%, there'd still be a line out there, man. So yeah, you can get way better deals on credit cards. And again, just because it's a GameStop credit card, you generally speaking probably have to use it at GameStop. You might be able to use it other places, but if you get a regular credit card, you can use it anywhere. You can pay your balance back. You can use it for things like fuel and stuff like that. And if you work for your own business, you can write off that expense. You can write off the expenses that you put on it that are business related. So it's 10 times better to get that instead of the GameStop credit card. Now, I'm just warning everyone out there, because if you have no credit, this is the biggest selling point. You have no credit, absolutely no credit. So what are you going to do, right? You know, oh, I've got to take this card. I've got absolutely no credit and they're pre-approving me. Other credit card companies will usually give you a $300 introductory balance. You'll be able to put $300 on it if you have absolutely no credit. Sometimes you might have to get a bank loan or something first. You might have to show that you actually have a job to get a credit card. But once you get it, and once you start paying it back for a couple months, that balance will go up. You'll be able to get like $500-600 on it. At one point in time, I had a credit card that I was able to charge $2,700 on if I wanted to. But I didn't want to do that, so yeah. The point being that you can get credit cards. Do not get shitty credit cards. Right here. Go on, check them out, look at what you can get. It doesn't matter if you get discouraged and no one will approve you. Eventually, you will get offers. I get offers almost every day in the mail. Hey, apply for this credit card. Hey, you could buy a new car via this credit card. You know, stuff like that. But don't get taken advantage of, ladies and gentlemen. I know that isn't necessarily GameStop's end game to take advantage of children, because you're an adult, but when you hit age 18, I doubt that a lot of schools teach you about this stuff. I doubt that a lot of schools educate people about why this is so bad. And the worst thing about it is that it's a variable. At any given time, they could increase it. They could max you up to 72% if it's in the writing. If it is in the writing, they could max it up to whatever they wanted because it was in the writing. So if you missed a payment, that variable APR could go up. They could just do it because it's not a fixed. So yeah, not good, ladies and gentlemen. Get a different credit card. Use a different credit card if you have to. I strongly suggest that you get the credit cards and you leave them alone. You never know when there's going to be a death in the family. You might have someone who lives far away. You just might not want to cook or anything, you know what I mean? And you're 18, so just use your credit card, go get McDonald's, go get dinner or something when you're dealing with the death or something. You have to get a plane ticket and go somewhere, and you're going to need that credit card. And a power-up GameStop rewards credit card is not going to help you with that. And if you really need that Xbox One, if you really need that PS4, if you really need the newest systems, old systems, whatever, then get a different credit card to get them. So I've been your host, Protomario, and I'm signing out. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, credit isn't bad. It's just how you use it and who takes advantage of you.